Holidays nale நம்ம GT Holidays தான் South India's #1 travel brand. தலைசிறந்த திருமண நகைகளின் பிரத்யேக அணிவகுப்பு ஸ்ரீகுமரன் தங்க மாளிகை.
ஜெயச்சந்திரன் டெக்ஸ்டைல்ஸ் இப்பொழுது தாம்பரத்திலும் ஒவ்வொரு பர்ச்சேஸ்க்கும் ஒரு பரிசு நிச்சயம்.
Hello and welcome to Galata Plus. In this video review episode, we are going to be talking about Yashowardhan Mishra's Kathal on Netflix. The film is a gently amusing detective story cum social commentary that involves missing jackfruit. That's a short review. The longer review follows and there are going to be spoilers, so do watch at your own discretion. Can you make comedy from serious social issues like caste discrimination and patriarchy? Vignesh Shivan proved that you could. In his delightful episode in the Tamil anthology Pavakadaigal, he mined black comedy from the serious social issue of honor killing. The film's absurd tone mirrored the absurdity of people who think nothing of murdering their children whose only crime was to marry someone from a lower caste. In Kathal, Yashowardhan Mishra takes a similar approach. This is not a black comedy exactly, but the absurdness of the events on screen perfectly fits the absurdity of, say, a senior cop at a press conference who cannot recall if the number of rapes committed by the accused is 17 or 70. Let's just say there's some ambiguity, he declares. I laughed out loud. Sometimes the best way to show a mirror to the incompetence and injustice around us is to let go of outrage and embrace your inner clown, like the truth-spewing Vidushak from Sanskrit drama. That's what Kathal does. Clowns abound in the story. A sycophant of the senior cop who cannot recall the number of rapes, he says, "Sir, aap gyan ke sagar hain. Man karta hai roz dubki lagaएं." The man's tone and the idiocy of the line made me laugh again. Another clown is found in a politician who says he will consider an MLA's application for a minister's post based on whether the MLA can send him a load of jackfruit pickle. Not all jokes hit the mark, but if you catch the film's vibe, there is enough foolishness for a pleasant, if unremarkable, couple of hours. Plus, the cast really carries this through, especially Rajpal Yadav as an overeager reporter and Brijendra Kala as some sort of forensic scientist who gets a killer bit involving ladies' sandals. I wish we'd had more scenes with him. The story gets going when the aforementioned MLA, played by Vijay Raj, finds that his 2 prized jackfruits have been stolen. Just the previous evening, they were hanging from their branches and now they're gone. And they're not just any jackfruit, but jackfruits of the internationally prized Uncle Hong variety. Sub-Inspector Mahima, played by Sanya Malhotra, is assigned to the case and the light-hearted mayhem begins. But there's no missing the dark underside. Look carefully at the scrolling news sticker during a television program and you'll see text about Dalit women being beaten up for worshipping a peepal tree. Look also at the scene where Mahima asks a gardener to sit down and he crouches on the floor. She then asks him to sit on a chair. She knows a thing or two about his subservience because she is lower caste too. Her constable boyfriend, played by Anant Vijay Joshi, doesn't mind, but his father certainly does. The screenplay brings in a host of issues: dowry, intercaste marriage, slut shaming, human trafficking, bribery among the police, and we slowly begin to see that the Uncle Hong jackfruits are merely an excuse to dig into and mock our society at large. There's an excellent stretch of writing where a female constable, played by a superb Neha Saraf, needs to use the bathroom. At first she's told to hold it in, and the way the situation resolves itself makes you laugh as well as feel a twinge for people in this position. The big comic set piece at the end, which involves vegetables, does not work as well as it should, but there's plenty else to keep you grinning along the way, like the man who breaks his vow of silence. If the central mystery and the ensuing detective work recede to the background, it's intentional. Kathal is less about those jackfruits than the bunch of jackasses that we have to deal with daily. The film could have been better, sure, but I'm not complaining too much. That's it about Kathal. If you like this video review, do subscribe to Galata Plus and see you soon at the movies.
Holidays nale நம்ம GT Holidays தான் South India's #1 travel brand. தலைசிறந்த திருமண நகைகளின் பிரத்யேக அணிவகுப்பு ஸ்ரீகுமரன் தங்க மாளிகை.
ஜெயச்சந்திரன் டெக்ஸ்டைல்ஸ் இப்பொழுது தாம்பரத்திலும் ஒவ்வொரு பர்ச்சேஸ்க்கும் ஒரு பரிசு நிச்சயம்.